Hut, der hat 3 Ecken. 3 Ecken hat mein Hut. Und hat er nicht 3 Ecken, dann ist es nicht mein Hut.
Well, 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 it's time for another Opa's Corner, so let's get started. A blonde gets a job as a physical education teacher of 16-year-olds. She notices a boy at the end of the field standing alone, while all the other kids are running around having fun kicking a ball. She takes pity on him and decides to speak to him. "Are you okay?" she asks. "Yes," he replies. "You can go and play with the other kids, you know." "No, it's probably best I stay here," he says. "Why's that, sweetie?" The boy looks at her incredulously and says, "Because I'm the goalie." A husband and wife had just finished eating pancakes. To the wife's surprise, her husband walked back to the stove and started making more pancakes. Confused, his wife asked, "Honey, we just ate. Why are you making pancakes?" "They're for the dogs." "Why are you making pancakes for the dogs?" "Because they don't know how." A German tourist jumped into the freezing water to save a precious little dog who was drowning. After he climbed out of the water, he handed the dog to the owner and said, "Here is the dog. Keep him warm and dry him off and he will be fine." The owner replied, "Thank you so much. Are you a vet?" He said, "Vet, I'm freezing." An overweight time traveler goes to ancient Rome and realizes he wore the historically incorrect clothes for the trip. Realizing his mistake, he visits a toga shop to purchase new clothes. He looks around the shop and realizes they don't have togas big enough to fit him. He goes to the counter and asks the clerk, "Do you have XL togas?" The clerk replies, "Well, yes, but why do you need so many?" A group of kindergarteners were trying to become accustomed to the first grade. The biggest hurdle they faced was that the teacher insisted on no baby talk. "You need to use big people words," she always reminded them. She asked Chris what he had done over the weekend. "I went to visit my Nana." "No, you went to visit your grandmother. Use big people words." Then she asked Michael what he had done. "I took a ride on a choo-choo." She said, "No, you took a ride on a train. Use big people words." Then she asked Bobby what he had done. "I read a book," he replied. "That's wonderful," the teacher said. "What book did you read?" Bobby thought about it, then puffed out his little chest with great pride and said, "Winnie the Shit." A woman was 3 months pregnant when she fell into a deep coma and woke up after about 10 months. The woman asked the doctor about her baby. The doctor replied, "You had twins, a boy and a girl. They're both fine, and your brother named them for you." The woman responded, "No, no, no, not my brother. He's an idiot." "What did he name the girl?" The doctor replied, "Denise." The woman responded, "Oh, that's actually a nice name. What about the boy?" The doctor sighs, "De nephew." A New Yorker visits a small southern town. There was a nativity scene that showed great skill and talent had gone into creating it. One small feature bothered him, however. The 3 wise men were wearing firemen's helmets. Totally unable to come up with a reason or explanation, he left. At a quick stop out the edge of town, he asked the lady behind the counter about the helmets. She looked at him like he was dumber than dirt and said, "You darn Yankees never do read the Bible." He assured her that he did, but simply couldn't recall anything about firemen in the Bible. She jerked her Bible from behind the counter and ruffled through some pages and finally jabbed her finger at a passage. Sticking it in his face, she said, "See, it says right here, the 3 wise men came from afar." And now for the funnies. I'm sorry, Mr. Finucci, but we decided to award the ceiling project to Michelangelo. You can't count your litter box as a deduction just because you do your business there. Well, I'll be biker chicks. Johnny Katz. I looked down at a stupid ring of food. Got me down, 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 puts me in a bad mood. And it hurts, 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 the ring of food. The ring of food. Well, actually, Doreen, I rather resort being called a swamp thing. I prefer the term wetlands challenged mutant. So, now tell the court, if you will, Miss Potato Head, exactly what transpired on the night your husband chased you with the Veg-O-Matic. KFIR 92.7 FM. Today my guest is Mahalo Okada, author of the memoir Empty Bowl, My 32 Minutes of Total Despair. Victoria's Secret, Footlicker, Forever 3, Abercrombie, Puppy Gap. I don't know, I think she's like a 34cc. I didn't have time to make a fire, so I ordered one online. Hello, my name is Idaho Montoya. You peeled my father. Prepare to fry. Middle-aged chopper. And this one has extra lumbar support, a bifocal windshield, and a built-in pill dispenser. Heard that baking soda will clean the oven. Hope this works. And so, without further ado, here's the author of Mind Over Matter. So, That's 3 ham and cheese omelets. 1 order without the cheese, 1 without ham, and the other without eggs. Obedience School graduation. So I walked across the bed, jumped on the floor, ran down the stairs, sprinted into the kitchen, hopped up on the counter, and found out he was opening a can of corn. I hate that. Of course, prehistoric neighborhoods always had that one family whose front yard was strewn with old mammoth remains. Now calm down, Barbara. We haven't looked everywhere yet, and an elephant can't hide forever. Andrew is hesitant, remembering his fiasco with the car of straw. How to change the bed. Step 1. Remove the old sheets. Step 2. Remove the cat who just appeared. Step 3. Remove the cat again. Step 4. I used to chase delivery trucks when there weren't so many. FedEx, Amazon, UPS. Download Doberman Bark. Please take a number. The age-old question at long last put to rest. Squirt gun fights on the dairy farm. If I'm a bad dog, doesn't that reflect what kind of terrible job you did training me? They had to sit us next to the bathroom. Squitch, squitch, squitch. My goodness, Roberta, they're just adorable. And what precious Easter outfits. IHOP. Big deal. So do I. The first robin of spring. Spring is here. I'm so excited, I wet my plants. And that concludes an Opa's Corner for this week.
Mein Hut, der hat 3 Ecken. 3 Ecken hat mein Hut. Und hat nicht 3 Ecken, dann ist es nicht mein Hut.
Opa's Corner is now available on my own YouTube channel. like, share, and subscribe.